Marcos Maidana remains an 8-1 underdog. The excitement of fight week is palpable.
Saturday, I'm gonna give you guys what you want to see. It's not gonna be the same fight that I fought with Canelo. The same fight with Robert Garcia. It's gonna be a total different fight. No game plan at all. Be first. I'm gonna be right there. Everybody game plan is come straight ahead, keep pressure, hit him on the leg, hit him on the hip, hit him with a low blow, headbutt him. I still find a way to win. They say, well, this guy right here, he's super fast. I still find a way to win. This guy got a good left foot. This guy got a good right hand. This guy goes to the body good. I still find a way to win. Saturday, I'll find a way to win.
That's not even where it all started. We got some more to listen to, but I want to say I am T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live, and I cover boxing. I'm going to do this video. I'm going to cover the weigh-in, and then I'll cover the fight. So in this video, I'm going to address something I haven't addressed up to this point. I'm going to address the referee. But first, we have to get something out of the way.
The gloves, I told them, have no padding in them. See? There's no padding.
I can tell you right now. I can tell you right now. No. Yeah, I told him. I don't fought. Look, I mean, you can feel my knuckle right here. I'm not. Ain't no padding in the blood. Can beat me, you got to earn it the hard way.
Floyd Mayweather is one that's always bringing a lot of controversy.
This is Mayweather Promotions. We are the A side. We're not going to put no slick. Yeah. That's what we're not going to do. And we're not going to put no on them.
Right, of course. We're just not fighting them gloves.
Bottom line is, they're scared. They're worried about Chino's power.
Now, why are you locking everybody out?
You're sweating, buddy.
No, it's not. Listen. If the fight doesn't go off tomorrow, then guess what?
That's what. Fine.
Yeah, that's what you got. Because we're good.
I know you're good.
We're good over here.
I know you're good.
Okay?
Put them in the same. This minute.
Why don't you wear this one too?
No. We're going to put on an even playing field. You're going to put them in the same.
Well, you wouldn't. Come on, that's the same thing. You used to wear. You used to wear that. Oh, you fought against Cotto with this.
Listen, you can tell me when he fought against. I tried on the gloves myself.
Here's what we're going to do. I need the fighter and his representative. Everybody else out. Cameras out.
Okay, but cameras? Yeah, just right.
Cameras out.
Please right.
Is that when Al Heyman walked into the room? Is that when, even though the Nevada State Athletic Commission approved 8-ounce MX gloves, not those pair. That pair was faulty. Were they tampered? No. But how did Marcos Maidana end up wearing the Floyd Mayweather orthopedic gloves once he stepped into the ring? Well, September the 12th, 2014, 3:38 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this time, 48 hours from right now, there's going to be a fighter that's going to be surrounded by their team, and their mind and emotions will be surrounded by defeat. I said it was going to be Floyd Money Mayweather, but that's my prediction. And guess what? Right after the fight, I'm going to be here live for if Mayweather wins, chastise me. I'll be right here. Simple as that. But I'm going to say right here, right now, I want you to explain this before we talk about Kenny Bayless. Robert Garcia looked over the contract and discovered that it said 10-ounce gloves. This fight was supposed to be for 10-ounce gloves. This was up until September the 10th. The fight is on September the 13th. So 3 days before the fight, Marcos Maidana was not only going to be fighting in Powerlock orthopedic foam gloves, not his horsehair puncher's gloves that he's used for his career and Floyd Mayweather even used at one point in time, but he was going to be fighting in a larger pair of the power restricting gloves than the last fight. So Robert Garcia said it was a typo. I'm thinking he probably looking like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? Why would they try to do some shit like this? Boxing is a dirty and perverse sport, ladies and gentlemen. I know that. I plan on being a boxing promoter one day. But do I believe that the shit is just clean? Do I not know that there's going to be politics and all that? No. I mean, I know. No. But as it stands right now, Floyd Mayweather's team tried to pull a fast one. Now, you got Floyd Mayweather supporters. And what I mean by Floyd Mayweather supporters, I'm talking about that word that's thrown around a lot. Bias. Where they don't look at the fact that we know Floyd Mayweather's A-side. Floyd Mayweather has known, documented, videoed, audio. His hands have problems. Floyd Mayweather hasn't had a significant knockout since Ricky Hatton, just like Manny Pacquiao hasn't had a significant knockout since Ricky Hatton. I don't count Victor Ortiz because that wasn't in the heat of battle. Yes, it was a knockout, but I'm talking about in the heat of battle off of a counter punch. Floyd Mayweather has been known to break his hand. The gloves he wears are specially designed to protect the fighter's hands, but with the protection of the hands, the power is limited because the knuckles. So what I'm saying is Floyd Mayweather knows, and he stated these things to you. He knows that he's not known for knocking fighters out. He knows that there's a good chance that if he knocks a fighter out, he'll break his hand. And there's something psychologically going on with that. But what I'm saying to you is he's planning on beating Marcos Maidana on the cards. He's not planning on knocking Marcos Maidana out. Floyd Mayweather's fine with fighting in 10-ounce gloves against Marcos Maidana. He's fine. Because he's planning on outboxing Marcos Maidana. But to whereas in Marcos Maidana, his aggressive style and the horsehair gloves that he was normally using was a reason why his career is where it is today. Now don't get it confused. Don't be a fool. His gloves are legal, and there are going to be some people that say, well, he using gloves and he getting no. Floyd Mayweather is A-side, yes. But this is a clear example where they tried to not only, well, for one, Marcos Maidana can't wear his gloves of choice, and, you know, he's cool with that. But they tried to make him wear gloves that wasn't his choice, but larger versions than the last fight. More restricting of power. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy live of Real Combat Media. I cover boxing. Please subscribe. This is the way I describe myself. I do a lot of research, and for some reason I feel as though I do my best research when I'm tired. And what that entails is, it doesn't matter, you're not going to believe me anyway. But what I'm going to say is this, listen. The information I have, you can go find out right there on your own. I have a boxing forum below the link to Real Combat Media, where I make sure, and anyone involved in that boxing forum, because I use a personal Facebook page as a boxing forum, but if anybody who, you know, is on there, you know that news comes there first, whether it's from me or whatever. News comes there first from other people before me. Because I made sure that I let in a certain amount of trolls. You know, you need them. You know, you got to let in people in the boxing community, because you'll be surprised how much news comes from people, you know, that's just working around the boxers or around the boxers day to day. But, here's my water. Damn, drunk that shit. But what I'm going to say is this. Listen. The referee is Kenny Bayless. Kenny Bayless, let me just point out some fights to you. Fernando Vargas versus Shane Mosley. The first fight was controversial. You got when Manny Pacquiao got knocked out by Juan Manuel Marquez. You got Manny Pacquiao versus Eric Morales. You got Manny Pacquiao versus Miguel Cotto. You got Floyd Mayweather versus Saul Canelo Alvarez. If I'm correct, Floyd Mayweather versus Miguel Cotto. What I'm saying to you is, this man has been involved in major fights and probably, arguably, the best referee in the game today. So, what he'll do is he'll go to the locker room and he'll speak and talk to both fighters. And he'll tell Marcos Maidana, or I'm assuming he'll tell Marcos Maidana, all right, I saw when you tried to kick Floyd, don't try that. I'm going to give you a warning, but if it's a blatant kick, I'm going to deduct the point. And with that tackling, if it's an accident, but if I see you trying that shit, I'm going to deduct the point. Just like he'll most likely go to Floyd Mayweather's dressing room and say, the forearm, you think he's not in tune with social media? You think that these referees don't have meetings where they say, okay, all right, you're going to be refereeing the biggest fight of the year. This is what we're choosing you. Because Floyd Mayweather don't choose the referees. So they're saying, we're choosing you, but we want you to look out for this. Watch out for the forearms and make sure he's not putting his head down and make sure Mayweather's not ducking below the waist. But with Maidana, watch out for the low blows, especially the low blows that may be out of your vision. Just look to see what he's doing, and also watch for the headbutts. And you got to know that when you fight Marcos Maidana, there is a good chance he's going to punch you in the penis. That is a known fact, ladies and gentlemen. Go watch his fights. Watch his fights. Just like it's a known fact that Floyd's gonna, it's like a known fact that Floyd gets, too low. I'm saying this. People are thinking that Marcos Maidana is going to get disqualified. People are thinking that he's just going to come out there and all wild. I'm thinking he's getting a second shot. A second shot at the top boxer athlete in the world. He's getting another chance. A chance of a lifetime that no one's ever going to get again. So, to think that he's going to blow that, I don't know. Marcos Maidana doesn't seem like the guy that's going to, lay down for money. He doesn't seem like the type of guy that if you throw $10 million right down in front of him, he's still not going to go out there and fuck Mayweather up. Now, when it comes to this fight, I want you to understand that this fight is going to be looked at. It's going to be scrutinized. All eyes are going to be on CompuBox or CompuStats with Showtime. All eyes are going to be on what punches are legal and what's not. All eyes are going to be on Marcos Maidana doing something dirty. So what Chino's got to do is he's got to simply keep the same aggression. And I'm hoping with that overhand right, because at one point in time, his overhand right became a clubbing overhand right, to whereas he was using, like the forearm, and you think that's not even a punch. So you have to think that he said, he was too excited. So this fight, he has to be calm and he has to time his shots. Now, him being awkward, I predicted that if Mayweather starts to move and tries to move, he's saying, okay, I'm going to keep it in the middle of the ring. Just like Freddie Rios said, his legs are going. I don't think Mayweather can display that foot movement and head movement at the same time at 37 years old, closer to 38 years old. And that's why I think Marcos Maidana is most dangerous, because he'll get hit with some wild shit from a wild and awkward fighter in Marcos Maidana. And Marcos Maidana coming in lighter, you have to think, okay, well, he's not with Alex Ariza, but he's coming in lighter. They openly and knowingly used the weight as an advantage against Floyd. So now they're saying, okay, well, we're going to come in lighter so we can keep that same aggression from the first round going all the way to the 12th round. But I say this, people think that Kenny Bayless is going to come in, and be like, okay, all right, break, all right. No, Kenny Bayless ain't never been like that. Kenny Bayless lets people fight. And if you think about it, You may not like the terminology, but people get fucked up on Kenny Bayless shit. He not Steve Smoger, and you know Steve Smoger with his mustache, he let shit ride. You know, he don't fuck around. You know, he won't let you get your ass beat. You know, that's why Steve Smoger will never referee, you know, a Mayweather fight. They're like, no, you know, we're not putting Steve in there. They put Steve Smoger on a lower end fight somewhat. I'm not going to say lower end. I don't know how to put it. I'm using it wrong. But you know, when you have Steve Smoger as a referee, it's going to be an exciting fight because he just let shit ride. He just be like, yo, don't look at me. No. To whereas in Kenny Bayless, he looked and be like, all right, well, listen, he fucking you up. But he not doing nothing out of the rules. He just beating your ass. So what I'm saying is people are thinking that Kenny Bayless is going to be, you know, like just how can I put it, injecting himself into the fight and making himself more important than the event. I don't see that. I see Kenny Bayless doing a classy job, as he always has done. And I don't see him being interrupted or, you know, influenced by the big stage because he's always been on the big stage. It's just that right now, you know, this is Floyd Mayweather, not like he hasn't refereed Floyd Mayweather fights before. But, you know, it's like, okay, all right. Well, it was problems with Tony Weeks. Let me make sure I do this shit right. Because even I said that the fight was a draw. But if Marcos Maidana would have been deducted a point like he should have, at least 1 point for that fight, then Floyd Mayweather would have won on my card. But I had it, just my opinion. We all see fights differently. Just my opinion. Floyd Mayweather and Marcos Maidana won was a draw. I can see how people say Floyd won. But like I said, switch up the judges. If you know your judges, switch up the judges and think like, well, what if the judges that judge Canelo versus Lara judge this fight? You get what I'm saying? So good chance Marcos Maidana may have won. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm asking you to do is I'm asking you to look at all sides. Once again, I'm T Street Controversy. I cover every single major fight live. I'm going to be here moments after Mayweather versus Maidana. Also, for the rest of the night, you might as well say, and that's why I'm trying to rest up now, I'm going to be on YouTube live streaming right after the fight. T Street Controversy. T Street Controversy live.